and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy. I've been a full-time reseller for just a couple months, but I was reselling on the side for about 5 years. I sell on platforms such as Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Depop. I also sell to Plato's Closet, and I also use the RealReal and ThredUp. I do make videos once a week for what sold videos, and then my other ones will either be thrift hauls, come thrift with me, some sort of informational video. Last Friday I put out my video about how I'm still able to be profitable with ThredUp. And then a couple weeks ago I did show you my inventory system. So if any of those are interesting to you, please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. I do have that goal by the end of the month to reach 500. I don't know if we're going to make it. It's going to be close, but we'll see. If not, we'll just push it back to the end of the year in hopes to get 500. So today we are going to go over my sales for the week of November 13th through the 19th. Once again, not great. I did run a sale on eBay. I think it was my whole closet was 30% off. I did get a couple sales from that. Some people thought that that was an invitation to then also send me like 50 to 75% off in addition to the 30% off. So yeah, that part wasn't great, a little irritating, but it comes with this line of work. What are you guys doing for Black Friday? Any sales or anything to try and increase some traffic into your closets or stores? Let me know in the comments below. So now I'll flip you around and then we'll take a look at some of the visuals of my sales this week. This is the 4th time that I'm recording me doing this, so I'm hoping that this round works. It is now actually the 2nd day of me doing this. So this was for the week of November 13th through the 19th. Mercari, only 2 sales for $42.60, leaving me with $35.68 after fees. Poshmark, 14 sales for $339 after fees. I take home $270.85. And then on eBay, gross sales $160.37 after shipping and eBay fees. I get $100.64. Nothing on Depop again. So my totals for the week were $541.97. My average cost of goods this month I think is like $319, somewhere around there. So that leaves me with a profit of $336.99 this week, with an average sale price of $24.64 for 22 items sold. So now I will show you my actual listings so you can take a look at those. Starting with Poshmark, these were a pair of Not Your Daughter's jeans. I thought I would have got more for these. They were, a current style with a wide leg. They are plus size 16W, but I did take an offer of 24. These Sorel boots with the hidden wedge. These seem to do fairly well if you can find them. Right here you can see that this is where your foot would lie. So here is your hidden wedge on those boots. Those sold for an offer of 47. Universal Standard, I don't normally pick this brand up, and especially not in skinny. These were in a ThredUp box, and I only listed them because they were a plus size, and I did get $22. Soft Surroundings, I was hoping to get more for this. When I did buy it, I did notice that there was this small stain on the front. I believe it to be ink. I did try getting it out with alcohol. It really wasn't budging. So I did take an offer for 20. This is an Everlane polo. This I got at Savers a couple weeks back. Surprisingly, they had it priced fairly low, I think like $5. This sold for an offer of 30. Chico's, this was new at tags. They do vanity sizing, so it was a Chico's 1, which is equivalent to a women's 8. Just a pullover top, nothing special. I'm definitely holding back on buying Chico's. It seems like bigger sizes, newer tags, and definitely newer styles are the only thing I'm going to start picking up. A lot of it really just kind of sits for me. Coastal Code Alaskan Brewing Company hat. I've had this forever. I've tried giving it to Plato's a couple times. They keep passing on it. I do know Alaskan Brewing Co. as a brewing company, but I don't know what Coastal Code is. I'm guessing it's a certain type of beer. Whoever bought it, I would assume knows, and they paid full price for $19. Cacique, this brand I'm also kind of leery about now too. Probably 3 years ago, I've said this before, Cacique, Torrid, Lane Bryant, any of the bras that were in plus size, I could hardly keep them in my inventory. It just seems like they don't move as fast. I think it's just due to people are looking for more comfortable bras and not like the really supportive underwire bras that I currently was picking up from those brands. So, something to think about. This I got at Goodwill. It was just a vintage crew neck with these little cats, and they have little ties on. There were a couple stains on this. I think I paid like $6, and that one for an offer of 21. American Eagle, these I would not have bought myself. They came in a thread-up box. I did list them just because they were plus size. Normally, I am not looking for anything that is super skinny or a jegging or anything like that. It just doesn't move very quickly for me. But for whatever reason, plus size still seems to have some sort of demand for the skinny jeans. Exhilaration. This is just Target. It's a holiday dress with these poinsettias on it. I got my full asking price for 25. These I picked up at the bins not that long ago. Just a pair of Union Bay cargo pants in a size 34, 32. Joe's jeans seem to be pretty hard for me to move recently. Well, probably for the last couple years. I mean, these were new with tags. They were a bigger size, a more trendy style with the high rise wide leg, and I still only got 35. I think I had them listed probably for too much originally, and that maybe was deterring some people, but I did just let them go for 35. Lulu's, this is another brand that I'm really kind of being selective on. Definitely not picking up any of the shorter dresses, those I can't seem to move. This one was an exception just because it had a little bit more going for it. It had this open back here, it had these cap sleeves that kind of make it look, like a vintage vibe. It was new with tags, and I only ended up getting 25. So I will only be looking to get this brand if it is the longer dresses and probably a bigger size, new with tags, then I will have to look up comps on each individual dress from now on just because I have so many that are just not moving. Now on to Mercari. This is a Green Bay Packers tie-dye shirt. This came from the vintage store in town. They have amazing deals. I don't know how they can have their prices so cheap, but I think they're more based on volume selling. I do live in a college town, so there's always kids in there looking for vintage stuff. And like I said, the prices are really good. They have a table where I'm guessing it's kind of like overstock stuff they don't think is going to sell in the store. If it has stains or missing a button or something's wrong with it, they'll put it on this table, and it's 1 for $5 or 2 for $8. So I normally go in there a couple times a month and just see what they have, and I've gotten great deals. This was one of them. The only issue with this shirt, it had some pilling, and then there was someone's name written on the tag and then also on the inside. Somebody offered me $12.60, which is great. I paid $4 for this. Dolls Kill. From what I understand, Dolls Kill it's a brand of its own, but it also has brands underneath it. Like it's a website that also sells other brands, I believe. This dress is Poster Girl. A little disclaimer with this brand, anytime you use stock photos, I would put them at the end or don't use them at all. This brand is notorious, Dolls Kill, for taking listings down that have any type of stock photos. I did try putting this on my mannequin. It still didn't look right because it wasn't tight enough. And I feel like you just needed to see a stock photo to understand what the dress would look like. This went for $30 on an offer. I think I paid probably $10 for this at Savers. I probably would not pick this up again. Now on to eBay. These were a pair of Nike Pro Combat, just pull-on padded football shorts in a size large. These I think I got at Goodwill for $1.99. I had sent an offer for $18.99. J. Crew, this came in a flip lot. It's just like a utility jacket, size small, and this one went for an offer of 21. This is Britney Spears' book. I got this for my birthday. I read it in about 2 days. I didn't foresee reading it again, so I just put it up for sale. This went on my 30% off sale that I had last week. This I'm not exactly like 100% sure what this is. I got it from my cousin to try and sell. I believe it's just two pieces that get hooked to your phone so you can use it as a controller. And then this got also sold on my 30% off sale. Matilda Jane, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be picking this brand up either anymore. It used to move a lot quicker. Even bigger sizes seem to sit. Longer maxi dresses seem to sit. So I don't know that I'll be picking this up anymore. This one also sold for my 30% off sale. And then the last one, these also came in a thread-up, that same thread-up box, Levi's 501 skinny. They were a smaller size in a 25. I originally had them listed for 38. Someone offered me 20. I think we went back and forth, and then I realized that they were an international shipper, so they were going to have to pay more. So I just let them go for 20, and they're going to France. So going into this week, I'm not 100% sure how it'll be. Yesterday, which would have been Monday, I already had 8 sales, which is pretty much half of what I had last week. So I don't know if that's a good indicator of what sales will be like, or if it was just kind of a fluke. I'm not sure. This year has been so different than years in the past with reselling that I just don't know what this week will look like. There's Thanksgiving, there's Black Friday, there's Small Business Saturday, I believe. So I don't know if people are shopping online on eBay and Poshmark and those type of things, or if they're going to be more, retail based. So time will tell. This Q4 just kind of seems to be different. I'm wondering if there's like kind of a lull in clothing. That's mainly what I sell, that people just are not looking for that for this Christmas season and maybe looking for more, hard goods, things that are new with tags. Lately, most of what I am selling are clothing with new with tags, which I'm guessing, is for a gifting situation. So it could just be that money is really tight and people are maybe staying away from clothes and maybe going more so the route of, it could even be gift cards so people can have an experience over an actual, physical object for a gift. I know that's kind of the direction that sales were headed last year, where people wanted to do something rather than buy something. So maybe that's part of the dip. Typically my best sales months have been like around April, and I do think that that has a lot to do with tax time, people getting some more money that they can spend. I'm hoping that the economy is kind of turning around here. It seems like grocery prices have been going down. I know in our area, gas prices have gone way down. So I'm hoping that that will maybe, give people some extra cash that they can spend on items that they would want rather than what they need at this point. Let me know how your sales are doing. Are they going up? Are they going down? Are they kind of fluctuating like mine have been for the past couple weeks? Hopefully yours are going up. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give me a like on the way out. It really helps the channel and I really appreciate it a lot. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.